Today we will read one book from the Incredible Peppa Pig Collection. Today we will read George's Woolly Hat. George's Woolly Hat. George's Woolly Hat. George's Woolly Hat. Peppa and George are spending the day at Granny and Grandpa Pig's house. George is wearing a new woolly hat. Don't get your new hat muddy, George, says Mummy Pig. We promise not to get George's hat muddy, says Grandpa Pig. Whoosh! Whoosh! Peppa and George are playing in the garden. It is a very windy day. Hold on to your hat, says Peppa. Wah! Cries George as his hat sails up into the sky. Catch it, George, shouts Peppa. Whoosh! Whoosh! George chases his woolly hat right through the mud. Whoosh! George, you are all muddy, cries Peppa, but George's hat is still clear. The wind blows his woolly hat across the garden. Oh no, George's woolly hat is caught in a tree. I'll get it down for you, says Peppa. Grandpa Pig and George watch as Peppa climbs up to the tree. Perhaps should help, says Grandpa Pig. Oops, cries Peppa. Poor Peppa has fallen but the tree and landed in the mud. I see two little piggies who need a bath, says Grandpa Pig. Next, George hat blows onto some reeds in the pond. Luckily, your hat is still clean, George, says Grandpa Pig. He grabs a stick and reaches across the pond. Don't fall in, says Peppa. I know what I'm doing, Peppa, replies Grandpa Pig. Splash! Splash! Grandpa Pig falls into the pond. That was a silly thing to do, says Granny Pig. We were trying to get George's hat back, Granny, says Peppa. Where is George's woolly hat now, asks Granny Pig. Granny Pig spots the hat. It has landed on a spade on a pile of stinky manure. If you walk on that manure, you'll stink, warns Grandpa Pig. Hush, Grandpa Pig, have no instant of stinking, says Granny Pig, laughing. Carefully, Granny Pig climbs over the manure until she reaches the woolly hat. Got it, she cheers, but then Granny Pig falls over, lands her heap of stinky manure. Ho, ho, hee, hee. Oh, smelly Granny, says Peppa. Grandpa Pig, Peppa and George start to giggle. Mummy Pig arrives to collect Peppa and George. You promised not to let the children get muddy, cries Bobby Pig. Actually, we promised not to let George's hat get muddy, says Grandpa Pig. George's hat is the only clean thing, says Bobby Pig. Hee hee. Like the video, please subscribe, and thank you for watching the video.